Brigham and Women's Research Center in Boston, Massachusetts is conducting human trials on an Alzheimer's vaccine treatment. That's very exciting news. This is Ftrhstry. We remember the next 100 years in our time vortex. We'll do this one a little differently because it's quite a serious topic. Alzheimer's is a horrible disease. It kills around 120,000 Americans in the 2020s every year. About 6 million Americans have it on any given year. It's a problem around the world, of course. It's in older populations one of the higher causes of death, around the 6th in America. So it's a big deal that you're finally moving into a treatment phase with a non-toxic drug, and that drug is called Protoline. It's derived from proteins that come from bacteria, and what it does is it stimulates the lymph nodes in the upper neck to produce extra white blood cells, which researchers are hoping will cross into the brain and help remove the amyloid plaque using natural immune response features. So, the trial is underway in the early 2022 days. It started in November of 2021. It's got about 16 participants, all of whom have positive PET scans for some amyloid plaques. And the main focus of the trial at the moment in 2022 is to determine how dangerous or safe this vaccine might be and how well tolerated it is physically. Does it do anything that could endanger the life of the patient? Does it do anything to make them uncomfortable? Then tertiarily, they're looking at white blood cell count. They want to make sure it's going up as they expect. And then, of course, they hope to see significant reduction in the amyloid plaques, but they'll focus more on that reduction and connecting it to the dosage in later stages of the trials. They hope that this will continue to expand as a research operation for the next 5 years. And then around 2027, they're looking to be applying for FDA approval. So that's a timeline you can think about in terms of when a real treatment might be available on the market, late 20s, early 30s. And that goes for some other avenues of research in Alzheimer's treatment, like mRNA vaccines, which became famous for treating COVID-19, but which have applications in a potentially wide range of areas. And those you can also expect to see in trials in the late 20s, then in treatment in the early 30s. In the 30s, this stuff will get better, more reliable, more effective, more widespread and cheaper. And then in the 40s, as it's getting quite widespread and quite cheap, a new paradigm for treatment will start to emerge in the form of nanotechnology, which will allow for direct physical, mechanical removal of these amyloid plaques, but not until you can build reliable devices that can cross the blood-brain barrier without causing serious damage. So that's a long way away. In the short term, if you're in the 20s and dealing with this horrible problem, we all wish you all the love and luck and grace and fun and joy in the world while you support your loved ones going through this serious challenge. And I would urge you, if you're on the East Coast or you have access to it, to look into contacting Brigham and Women's, because you might be able to get your loved one into one of these trials and see if you could possibly make some progress with this cutting-edge medicine and contribute to science while you're dealing with one of the toughest battles your family will ever face. So we all send you love if you're going through this. And if you're thinking about it in the abstract, you can have hope that in the late 20s and early 30s, we'll be moving toward actual treatments for this stuff. And in the 40s and beyond, you'll have a paradigm of full reversal for this kind of brain damage. That's all to say for now. I hope you stay safe and stay healthy and love your loved ones. That's the best use of our time while we're here. Okay, future forward. Bye.